Kavich here.
Donnie here.
Seifert here.
Chandler here.
Approval of minutes of June 11th. If everybody please take a look. And if there's questions, omissions, comments, if not, whenever you guys are ready, we can motion.
Seifert moves to approve the minutes of June 11th, 2019.
Chandler seconds.
Roll call.
Sullivan abstains.
Aye.
Clark abstains.
Kavich, aye.
Donnie, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Chandler, aye.
Okay, significant common council, did we get that? Even with the abstention?
Yep, we got it.
All right. Significant common council actions, Carrie.
Council approved the following: an ordinance approving a rezoning of the property at 10730 South Howell Avenue from A1 Limited Agriculture to RD1 Two-Family Residential Planned Unit Development, and directed this item back to the Plan Commission for review of conditions and restrictions. That'll be at the next meeting. Also approved a resolution approving a certified survey map submitted by David Sheldani, Milwaukee County, for properties at 3810 East American Avenue and 9050 South Annette Place. Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Carrie. Carrie, before we go on, would you like to introduce the new zoning administrator?
Yes, for those who are watching, this is our new zoning administrator and planner, Lori Miller. Lori comes to us from Sewer Pack, where she had 6 years there, and prior to that, she worked at an engineering firm. So we are very, very happy to have Lori on board, and she's been here now just over a week. So welcome, Lori.
Yes, welcome. Excellent. Okay, item 5A, that has been pulled, correct?
Yes, that was held yesterday afternoon at the request of the applicant. It will be reviewed at the July 9th meeting.
Okay, which brings us to 5B, a plan review for site, landscape, lighting, and related plans submitted by Ben Freeland, MSI General, on behalf of Go Right Way for the expansion of the parking lot on the property at 6970 South 6th. When you're ready, Carrie.
There we go. So the proposal is, in addition to the existing parking area on the property, it will be on the east side of the existing building. This is what the existing conditions look like. You'll notice that the parking lot ends right up the pavement on the east side there, right before the pond. And this is what is being proposed. And if I zoom in, you'll notice that there are some areas that are highlighted in gray. They are proposing to repave as well, so some of this will not be new parking, but some of it will. So on the north, there are proposed to be 14 parking stalls added to the existing employee parking area. Then there will be 13 parking stalls added just south of that. In the center, they are reconfiguring this for 5 mini coach stalls on the east, and an additional 3 mini coach stalls and 22 coach stalls. On the south, they're adding 1 new stall in the very west, 1 new stall south of the existing building. There will be 9 striped stalls for the loading dock area and 25 new stalls for minivan parking on the south. You'll notice that they have employee and minivan parking split out. The proposal requires about 46,000 square feet of new asphalt, and that requires an expansion of the existing stormwater pond, which they have in the plans here and have been going through the engineering department for those approvals. Post addition of the parking, there will be about 54% of the overall site that will be maintained open and green space. If the Plan Commission is satisfied with the proposal as shown in these plans, there is a suggested motion that the Plan Commission approves the site plan submitted by Ben Freeland of MSI General for the property at 6970 South 6th Street, subject to conditions 1 and 2. Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Carrie. Applicant want to say anything or just wait for questions? You'll have to come up to the mic if you do want to say something, sir. Name and address.
Ben Freeland, MSI General, representing Go Right Way Bus Company. Basically, they have outgrown their need for employee parking, and they're planning on adding 12 to 15 motor coaches. So this site was previously planned for asphalt expansion with a pond in place, but the pond now has to be enlarged to accommodate the asphalt that we're requesting. So Other than that, it's just pretty straightforward, trying to maximize their ability to park their buses and employees on the east side of the lot.
Thank you. We'll open it up to the commission. Chauncey?
My question was answered.
Okay.
No more questions.
Fred, I'm coming your way.
I have a question. Is there any of this property fenced in at all? Or is it all
I'll have to go on the
open?
mic. Sorry.
No, there is no
Fencing around any
no,
of the property?
correct. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Donnie?
I have no questions.
Craig? Dawn? Matt?
None.
Okay. Mine were all answered. I was wondering about the pond, the expansion. The one thing I do see, and I'm probably reading this wrong, on the existing drawing they're showing, is there a wetland delineation on there? A little pond circle? Just off the edge of the back parking lot there? That one right there?
That is not wetlands. There are wetlands on the very east end of the property, but that's actually behind the floodplain that we're in front of.
Okay. From my print, I thought maybe it was delineated wetlands there that were getting filled or covered, so. Matt, anything on that? No? Am I wrong?
It just appears to be a hill.
Oh, okay. A little hard to tell on paper. Thank you for the clarification. Otherwise,
No problem.
I have no questions either, so. No further questions? Motion.
Seifert moves that the planning commission approve the site plan submitted by Ben Freeland, MSI General, for the property at 6970 South 6th Street with the following conditions. One, that all relevant codes and conditions used requirements remain in effect, that all revised plans, site building, landscaping, and so forth are submitted in digital format for review and approved by the Department of Community Development prior to the submission of permit application.
Chandler seconds.
Roll call.
Sullivan, aye.
Lorick, aye.
Bukovic, aye.
Ladani, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Chandler, aye.
Okay, next is item 5C, unless we want to take a break. No? A little humor there, okay. 5C, review and site and building plans submitted by Tyler Edwards Menards for an addition to the exterior yard on the property at 6800 South 27th Street, Gary.
The proposal is just as the mayor has said. What's highlighted on the screen in red is actually the entirety of the Menards ownership parcel. What we're talking about is on the store site itself. So if anybody thinks that looks a little bit odd, they do have a large parcel. But what they're talking about is actually on the very south side of the existing yard area, which is on the very south portion by the store, highlighted in red there. We zoom into that area. What they're actually looking to do is, in total, remove about 9 parking spots. That would bring the overall site total to 456. They want to expand that canopy that's already there by the yard gate and add an extra lane. It meets all the setback requirements per code. There are no other changes that are proposed. It's within the existing gate area. What they're proposing for extending the canopy is to match the existing building materials as is already existing there. And while those proposed materials don't meet the requirements for acceptable exterior primary building materials per code, again, they do match the existing. It's not within the visible perimeter of the building. It's set back from the road. You're not going to see it from any other street. And the Plan Commission does have the authority to approve the proposed building materials with a 3/4 majority. If the Plan Commission is satisfied with the proposal as is in the plans, there is a suggested motion that the Plan Commission approves the site plan submitted by Tyler Edwards of Menard, Inc. for the property at 6800 South 27th Street, subject to conditions 1 and 2. Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Carrie. Applicant want to say a few words to begin with?
Sure. Hey, Tyler Edwards from Menards. I'm back again with another expansion. This time, I don't know if you call it exciting or not, but you can already buy stuff online for Menards. You can already pick it up at the store, but there's not a real convenient way to get it without going to the store or going in the gate. So now you can scan your barcode at your special lane, skip the line if there's a semi truck holding things up. Go back to the door. They know you're coming. They put it in your car and you drive out of there. It's supposed to speed things up because our stuff is too big to ship. And that is really all this is.
Okay. Questions from the commission? We'll start down by you, Matt.
None.
Dawn?
I really don't have any, other than the materials, they'll match what's in there, what you have already?
Yep. That's we actually sell that stuff and we just put it on the building.
Greg? Don?
No questions.
Fred?
Okay,
Chauncey?
No question.
Wow.
All right.
Bad
I'll see you guys
500.
next time then.
I got nothing for you, so, seeing that, motion.
Oracle move that the Plan Commission approve the site plan submitted by Tyler Edwards Menards, Inc. for the property at 6800 South 27th Street with the following conditions. Number 1, that all relevant code requirements remain in effect. Number 2, that all revised plans, site, building, landscaping, etc. are submitted in digital format for review and approval by the Department of Community Development prior to the submission of permit applications.
And just for the record, the 9 parking spots are meaningless, correct?
They exceed the minimum required by code.
Thought so. Okay, is there a second?
Seifert seconds.
Roll call.
Sullivan, aye.
Grillo, aye.
Lorick, aye. Kavich, aye.
Ladani, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Chandler, aye.
Okay, that gets us to adjournment. I don't know if it's a record, but it's right
Grillo
up
moves
there.
to adjourn at 6:14.
Seifert seconds.
Roll call.
Sullivan, aye.
Grillo, aye.
Lorick, aye. Kavich, aye.
Ladani, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Chandler, aye.
Great. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you did, Farmers Market this weekend continues on. Week 5, 9 to 1. Get on out there. Summer's here, and you're going to need that stuff coming up for the 4th. So please get out there and patronize the market. Appreciate it. Anything else?
Carried.
All right. Thank you. Good night. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate you coming in.